listening to Gintalk. Go. We in the jungle, baby. Number one.
Yep, you know the vibe. This that Gintalk. This that Gintalk. This that sit down Jenna make you Zen talk. This that Gintalk. This that Gintalk. This that take a shot Gin my best friend talk. This that Gintalk. This that Gintalk. This that sit down Jenna make you Zen talk. This that Gintalk. This that Gintalk. This that take a shot Gin my best friend.
Man, this motherfucker. We back at it. Like a crack habit.
Right now, today.
Yes, sir. It's the Gintalk podcast with your boy Mike J. I got Trav. I got Groovy Drew. Marissa's in the house. Shell's not with us today, and we got a special guest today.
Yes,
One
sir,
and
yes,
only. You may have heard him talking his shit on Clubhouse and giving some good philosophies to some of y'all men and women.
Dropping a little game here and there. We all need it.
Yeah, daily dose. So today, I'd like to introduce y'all to Titus. Give it up one time for Titus, everybody.
I appreciate that. My nigga. My motherfucking nigga. There's always one, ain't it?
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all having me, though, for real, for real.
Man, we had to get you up here, man. So what you been up to, man? You been out here giving out your whole philosophies on stuff, man? Because today we're talking about should a grown man be playing video games and dating in the workplace? Like, how do you feel about, as a man, playing video games at the age of, like, 25 and up, y'all think?
Yeah.
That's typically whenever it's starting to get complained about.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't get what's the, if it's a hobby or something, you know, nowadays people are monetizing it and everything, but everybody has a problem thinking it's like you're a nerd or you don't have no jobs, you ain't got no goals if you're playing video games at a certain period of time. But I think if he ain't out there harming nobody, he enjoying himself and he just need to, you know, decompress from it. If he out there working, at least bettering himself, it shouldn't be a problem. But how y'all feel about that?
You want to go first? You want to go first, Marissa?
Sure. So I'm big on peace. So if playing the damn game gonna bring you some peace, get in there and play it all day. Like, I don't understand why females have a problem with it. I don't really care. I'll lay there with somebody while they're playing the game, go in a different room, let them have their little space. I don't really be understanding what the problem is. I be glad when I meet somebody that say they play games. That's the one thing, you know, you can buy a gift in whenever a game come out.
Aw.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there.
It's simple though. Men are simple. Like, buy y'all some underwear, some cologne, some lotion, all that little shit. But if you're playing the game, then I already know, when something new drop, I'm just go ahead and buy it before you buy it. You know, that's just it.
That's all it is to it.
Yeah, that's all it is to it.
Yeah.
I think with some females, it's the attention thing and a control thing.
Very much so.
Yeah, they want to be able to stay with the man shit and should be doing, spend this type of time with me. And I just consider that spending time together. Like, if you sitting there playing the game, I'm reading a book or I'm on my phone or whatever, that's fine with me, but I don't like to be bothered all the time no way, so.
He said she like her me time. So, yeah, that'll give an opportunity to everybody to get their me time. The man in there playing the game and the woman in there doing what she want to do, like read or do what she want to do, whatever her hobbies are. Like, to me, I don't see no problem playing the game. Like, most of the time you hear women complain about men playing video games. It mostly be like the older women or women who date older men. Like, not all, but those are typically the ones that talk about, like, oh, you don't want a grown man should be playing video games. But like Mike stated before, a lot of people have like monetized, like making millions and hundreds of thousands from Twitch and the different other platforms, even YouTube, from playing video games. You see what T Grizzly say, he make more money playing a video game than he does from rapping. So it's not just you playing a video game, you just a bum. Now Yeah, now I understand there are some dudes out there who are bums who don't work nowhere, just at home in their girl house or their mom's house. They playing the game all day. No ambition, no goals. They in there playing the game all day, every day. Don't wash their ass, drinking Mountain Dews.
Don't clean their damn room, smoking Joes.
I've had a problem with it is if we've had a conversation or made plans to say, I'm gonna come do this with you, or I'm coming to do this, or we can go do that. And then like y'all never show up, shit go left, and then I'm like, well, what happened? Oh, me and the niggas was on the game, so then it was like, God damn, you can just say, oh, we on the game. Well, we lost track of time. Then I might have attitude because now it's a communication issue. It ain't really about the game. It's about wasting my damn time.
Yeah, they understand.
I feel
So
that.
the only time that I've complained about it was years ago. At this point, I know when a man say they finna get on their game, it just means you finna beat up for a while.
Yeah. For a good little minute. Depending, especially like, man, everybody in the group chat and all that, like, shoot, god dang. Cause to me, it's like you said, I'm big on peace too, because that could be like, man, I work 60 hours a week, god dang, working hard. That might be his only piece besides like his, if he in a relationship or talking to somebody, come get in the game and shit. You know, I don't want to say this shit sound bad. No motherfucker got on your nerves all week. Shit, I'm finna gonna kill me a couple people on Call of Duty or GTA or something like that.
That motherfucker got issues.
Somebody get their shit back.
That nigga got issues. No. If he really choosing the game over pussy and shit, then that's a problem.
Yeah, now that's a problem.
That's an issue right there, yeah.
That's a problem. And some niggas just
That's them incel niggas.
Yeah, them incel niggas, and they really want to be like, it's a second life for them. They can escape from their fucked up life, so they try to be, create these avatars and shit.
That metaverse shit, a lot of people. I seen one video, one dude, that man literally like, don't leave out of his house, but stay in that VR world because it's like safer. Like, bro, you do realize how unhealthy that is for you as a human? Because
you'll get your pretty much like your imagination will take over you. Just like I put other day, like let's say a person be single for a long time. I say it really don't affect female, but as a man, say for instance, a man been single 10 years, don't get no attention, nothing from a female. Now he playing his game and stuff. We know some people. We know Marissa. We know
it happened. It happened more than you think. It happened more than you think.
You
know what? It ain't really just the being single. It's that you not having the confidence to get out there and like put yourself out there. Because as men, we can't just sit back and then attention come to us the way it do to women. We actually have to go out there and get all of our sexual advances.
You know why? Because
because that's the dynamic of which like we live in. It's not on purpose. Like if we out and about, typically women will sit back and it's considered more of a masculine thing for a man to approach. I don't think there's nothing wrong with women approaching at all.
That's the role that it is, the rooster chasing the hen, but y'all can get attention. Y'all got to throw it out there a little bit. Y'all got to initiate a conversation.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So the problem is it ain't being single. It's just the dudes that really don't get out there to put themselves in environments to get attention.
Yeah. They ain't
That's
out there
really what it
Being
is.
a little extreme, nobody is going 10 years.
If a nigga ain't out there putting work, he ain't gonna do shit. If a nigga ain't out there at least trying, if a man scared to get turned down by a woman, he ain't gonna get no woman.
That's some shit you should have got over when you was like 14.
Women are now, a lot of women are they approaching men more.
I mean,
But
it's starting to. It ain't got to the point that it's getting that noticed, but it's starting to.
One thing about women gonna go for their types. I don't give a fuck. Like sometimes, if a man, if you ain't it, you ain't it. That's why I say women are born with value. Men gotta earn their value.
Ooh, say it again.
Well, I like lame people. You ain't got to be weak.
But not necessarily lame, but like not good looking on the eyes. You know how something like
nigga pull up with a FUBU shirt, taking you out on a date. He got Jabot jeans on.
I'm not taking them.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like that. It's men out there like that. So they get into these games like shit. Now that shit done consume their whole reality. So they having cyber sex going like on GTA.
That crazy shit.
All that crazy shit they be doing the shit. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that shit.
But yeah, at the end of the day, like you ain't lying though, Trav. Like a woman will like she like if a woman wants you, she gonna let you know.
Mm-hmm.
It may be passive. It may be it might be as small as you in the club. She put herself close to you for you to approach. They ain't always gonna say something. But at the end of the day, if Shawty really wants you, she gonna get you.
Yeah, she gonna get you.
She gonna get you. She gonna make sure.
And men like when women shoot their shots sometimes.
Yeah.
Like an aggressive woman.
For this show. Cause we ain't used to it, but when it happened, it'd be like, hey, that's what's up.
Like,
I appreciate you stepping up, Shawty.
Yeah, man. Those are the guys who like now there's a problem. Like they have let the game consume them, and they're like pretty much living all their fantasy out through this game. So if they work, most time they don't work. They come home, go straight to the game, be up like 3-2, maybe all night on Mountain Dews, Red Bulls and shit. They're playing the games shit like that. Now that's a problem, like, cause that shit is detrimental to your health, your mental, all that shit. You just fucked up pretty much.
You really pushing yourself into depression at that point, really.
Because he could have a shitty ass life. He get on the game, everybody say, "Oh, you the motherfucking man on this game. You the motherfucking man."
That's the only validation they get. Yep.
Yeah, he feeds that shit, and so he gonna put his whole life into that shit, and he's gonna be wasting his whole life away. So, I mean, you gotta have balance. That shit. Everything has to come with a balance and moderation and shit.
Recording in progress.
Yeah, that's just like the whole how Shawty was saying about like having peace, like especially in a relationship, you live with that person. Y'all gonna need time apart, especially like within the whole household. That's why men typically have a man cave if you got a big enough house. Like we say, we simple. Like we don't need the whole house. You can invite your girls over, do whatever. Me and my boys gonna be here playing poker, smoking cigars, shooting dice, whatever the hell we doing. But even just on some quiet time shit, like that's definitely needed for like everybody. So.
Yeah. But video game shit, I mean, if you doing good, if you making money off that shit, by all means. But if you ain't got your priorities in order and shit, and you put more into the game than yourself and all that, and you ain't got a healthy relationship with, a partner or friends or family and shit, then you need to go evaluate yourself. Because sometimes, eventually, that server on that game gonna go away.
Your power gonna go out eventually.
Shit over.
One of these Georgia storms gonna blow your shit out.
Hold up. What you say now?
Do y'all play the game?
I play the game.
I haven't in a minute, but once NCAA come out, I'm back on it.
I do, but I've been falling off of mine lately. I'm just having a reset in life right now on some healthy shit, so I'm about to tuck it away for a minute.
I get to me. I play the game probably like I had a whole week, probably like 3 hours, in a 7 day span.
Shit, I used to play about 8 hours on the weekend and shit.
Oh, well, that's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
It depends. If it's a good game and stuff, I'm into it. Like I get into it, but like it's just like me right now. I'm mostly playing like sports. I play Madden because we got a Madden league or something like this. So once the game over, shit, you gotta wait. Everybody's get done. So that might be 2 days. Plus you gotta incorporate working and other stuff in there. So about 4 hours a week at the most.
And I think social media pushing that narrative is because 2K done came out, football season out, and basketball season about to come around. So they feel like they're not going to get no attention from a guy if he's focused on football and the game at the same time. If the guy really loves you, he's going to make time for you.
And that's the thing about how Shawty said, too, like a lot of women do be trying to, like, control their dudes. At the end of the day, if we don't care about you on a relationship level, you ain't even finna be around me in the household anyway. You just going to be a booty call. But if your man like to play video game, like, leave that man the hell alone.
He ain't cheating.
Nah, he ain't cheating.
He's sitting right there in y'all, yeah. He cheating on you with some cyber bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Nigga in the goddamn VR strip club.
Nigga done went to the same prostitute 5 times. Different positions.
I'm in love.
Shit crazy.
Matter of fact, I think Lil Baby actually just signed his first gamer to his label. Like I think I seen another label like they starting to sign gamers now. Like that gaming world done got big.
Yeah, man.
Like they be hosting these tournaments and everything. People be winning like $50,000 and things like that. Like it's getting real in that gaming world. I ain't mad at it.
Everybody
I wish it was out when I was in high school when I was 5 hours a day active because I wasn't doing that. But yeah, I like I said, I've been digressing from the games lately.
NBA Live League.
You got like, man, like I said, it is like it's money now. Like anything you could, I think anything now you can create content, you can generate money. But and like you said, like you see rappers signing, gamers, you see major getting all these major sponsorship. You see, you see them like had tournaments on TV. You see like local stores had a tournament with like $500 cash prize. Now, if you good, you can make a decent living out of it, especially like you got PC gamers and like in console gaming. You make
double digits on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Boy, it's YouTube gamers. They got a nice looking bank account not leaving that damn house.
Yeah, what a 16-year-old with a millionaire too. 5-year-old's a millionaire too. All you do is just be playing what? Minecraft?
Yeah, Minecraft shit.
Bro, I don't know what it is about Minecraft. I know some grown men that play that. I can't get into Minecraft. I'm more of a Assassin's Creed, God of War type motherfucker, Tomb Raider. Like, I can't do Minecraft.
I need a new Metal Gear. That's all I need.
I'm waiting on the next Gears of War to come out.
And pretty much that's what the man cage for anyway. So shit, like if it is not harming the person, harming the relationship, man. Hey, I'd be like, hey, have at it, cause shit.
You don't see your man coming in and ruining y'all brunches and shit. I mean, everybody wants their peace. Every girl wants their quality time with their girls. Every man wants quality time with their homeboys and all that shit. And you know they get mad about it. You be hanging out with your homeboys more than me and all that shit.
Like I said, that's really a control thing. Cause at the end of the day, masculinity breeds masculinity and femininity at the same time. If you around your girl too much, notice nigga get to talking about, oh, I can't stay out too late because my girl, then, man, that girl done took the pants off of you and put them on, son. That shit dead and over with. You ain't never put, it ain't never put, and they do it so seldomly, but if you don't know what's going on and you let that shit slide, you ain't got no power in your relationship at the end of the day. And at that point, that shit dead and over with. Might as well throw that shit away. Find a new bitch.
You gotta have a balance, man. You really gotta sit down and talk and have that balance. If not, this shit, like you said, shit gonna go low.
Because first come conversation, then come understanding, then come everything else.
Like you pretty much just said, like, it's hard to do business with a man who ran by a woman. Mm-hmm. Because he ain't gonna shit.
He ain't gonna be reliable.
Yeah, nah. Just like they say a man who never got a woman and he finally gets a woman, he's gonna overkill.
Mm-hmm. Hearts, flowers, homes, fucking surprise puppies and shit.
Yeah, speaking of that game of that little baby sign, I watched the interview. That man was a whole virgin. They took him to the strip club that night, gave him the 4PF chain. I don't know. He might have got some ass that night. They said they was going to do it for him, but it's like I hope them dudes do break him out of that cycle. Like I say, when you ain't used to it, you be head over heels. It's like the first little bit of anything you got.
Yeah.
And that's how people is with anything. Like when you first start making a little money, what we normally do?
Fuck it up.
All of a sudden want to go buy everything. But then once bills can start kicking your ass, and once you start understanding money, having more of it, now money don't really mean nothing to you. It's just something you realize you need. You got to do what you got to do with. So
yeah. So Marissa, would you play a game? Like, what if your dude asks you, "Oh, you want to play this game with me?" Would you play the game with?
If I understand it, but if it's gonna take a lot for them to explain it to me on how to play it, I'ma just say no, because I don't want them to get frustrated or me to get frustrated with me not grasping the concept. Let's play something I can easily figure out. Let's play a fighting game.
Oh,
that dude gonna make fun of you. If anything, he's man making fun of you.
Want some cards racing or something, but the football, the basketball, that shit, no.
At least you put fighting in there. Hey, everybody like playing Tekken and Street Fighters.
Put on 2K on that damn shooting meet. It's over with.
My brother when I was younger, but I just feel like that whole a man shouldn't be able to play the game thing is just a whole selfish ass thing. So I'm just wondering, like the women that say it's childish for a man to play the game. Like, how do they feel when the man say, "I'm finna go play basketball with the guys" or whatever? Balance is needed in any type of relationship where it's a man and woman type of relationship or friendship or anything. Too much of anything is bad for you.
Yeah.
So being around being around anybody too much is bad for you. So yeah, just go find. I just feel like women should just go find them something to do when they have a problem with this shit. And it's really, I think it's selfish too, though.
Yeah, to me, it's influenced by. I think a lot of these problems, these new relationship problems, are influenced by social media. Like, cause like, I don't damn well that shit don't really matter that much. A lot of times, like, shit.
You over here seeing this couple doing this on Instagram, and now your ass trying to do it. Nah, shorty, that ain't how that go. That ain't how that work.
Head over here, Little Dirk in India. Now look at him.
Put that goddamn phone down. See, people are so untouched with reality now, so they don't know what the hell going on.
And that's why I got off social media, because at the end of the day, if you're not producing content on social media, you consuming it. And we consume a lot of garbage on there. Like whenever they came out with that analysis on there where it showed you your screen time. Now, I don't sit on there straight for like 20 minutes for the most part. But collectively, at the end of the day, you start seeing you been on Instagram for 3 hours a day. You be like, bro, where the hell this time came from? And I'm not making no money from this shit. Hell no.
Hell nah.
That's how TikTok be.
I digress.
So, the final topic the final verdict on this one is it's really not a problem with men playing video games.
I'm playing my game.
Yeah, we playing a
Play
game.
your fucking game.
Unless it's unless it's fucking with mental and I can't do shit and it's keeping me from progressing or doing shit in everyday life.
For shit show.
Yeah.
So, segueing into the next topic.
Yeah.
How do y'all Oh,
okay.
you can barely hear me.
Yeah.
How about now?
Yeah, he good.
All right. Into the new topic, or the next topic, excuse me. Dating in the workplace.
No.
Eating where you shit
no.
at.
Hell no.
We all agree.
Nah. That's going to fuck up your money. Mm-hmm. Y'all know how motherfuckers be friendly and somebody going to get jealous and shit go haywire.
Yeah.
It's really a setup. If you a dude, it's really a damn
shit.
setup.
Damn, my bad.
Yeah, it's like, man, hell no. I can never do that shit because that shit always go left. I can't name one time that shit worked.
Amen.
That shit is set up for a problem because hell no.
Then people start knowing HR get involved with your stuff. People start putting their 2 cents in the motherfucking relationship. You're fucked.
Yeah.
I can't help it.
Would you like to elaborate, sir?
Well,
Come on to this mic.
y'all can't hear me?
Nah, you gotta come a little closer.
Come closer. I'll hold it. I put out my dirty laundry every day on this episode.
All I'm gonna say is I got a daughter out of it, and I ate somebody's ass, and I thought they was gonna be with me, but they went back to their ex, so I gotta play like a fucking fool. So don't do it.
Damn.
And you gotta appreciate the honesty, because you know, as men, we all like to act like we don't be in these situations, but that took a lot of courage, my man.
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate that. 'Cause that's what we need to hear, because we all done did some flunky shit that we ain't gonna speak on. But
Somebody else ain't going.
You know, I don't talk to nobody I work with. Hell no. That's one thing I can't talk to nobody I work with because, like I said, you can't. That shit, they're gonna fuck up the whole vibe. Like, especially y'all. It's no, and boy, make it worse if y'all stay together. So you gotta see this motherfucker every day, all day.
And it's too many people in your business that you ain't even really cool with on that level. Like, no, like not too many people really hang out with their coworkers. You don't tell them people what's going on in your life, but they at work knowing what's going on with you and your hoe. Hell no.
Whore.
That is the correct terminology. Because hoe is short for hooker.
It's a disaster because I feel like you want to get a relationship with a coworker, somebody got to quit. I don't know shit. Somebody, we got to pull straw. Like, somebody got to leave. Somebody got to get transferred to another department, out of the building to another place because.
Nah, you got to just throw the whole job away.
Yeah.
it's
Interesting
over.
question. I'm gonna ask y'all. I'm gonna ask everybody in here. And let's be honest. Say you have a boss. The boss is a female and she's fine as fuck. And she has a liking to you. Are you fucking?
Yeah.
If I'm on my way, if I'm yeah,
No, I'm saying, but if you
That's what I was
fuck her,
getting
you
at.
get perks, promotions.
But at the end of the day, you piss her off, what's gonna happen to them perks? They go on the way. So if I'm on my way out the door, then yeah, cause she got something to lose, cause she ain't gonna say nothing. But that's that woman in charge of your money, and now that's a problem.
Right. That's a good way.
It ain't never bitch over money. It's the other way around. You dig what I'm saying?
Zoom in, Mike.
I think we zoomed.
I'm fucking.
You.
Oh, Marissa, say what you. So what you gotta give Marissa?
So basically, if your boss was your type of man, he cool and shit, you got to vibe from him, but he your boss. Is you fucking?
I mean, you didn't have to
Yeah.
change it to a man just because you asked me. I didn't really hear the entire question when you said the female part. I don't know because,
Either or.
Put on mute right quick.
Either or. I'm just saying either or. All right, basically your boss. No gender included. Boss likes you. Y'all got a vibe going on. Is you gonna fuck? And it comes with perks. And let's be honest. You can be honest. I'm fucking.
Stay true to yourself, player.
for another job, I would do it.
What?
Just because I've done the whole workplace sexual relationship.
Oh, would you like to tell your story? Let's go.
I don't mind telling.
Please
you.
elaborate.
I mean, everybody thought we was fucking before we started fucking, just because of the interaction we had. So when we did start fucking, it wasn't like a lot changed. But once we stopped, you could tell because everything that I would go to him for before we started having sex, and while we was having sex, I was asking everybody else to do. So I was like, "Oh, can you do this to me?" And they were like, "Well, why you just want him to do it?" Because you're standing right here, I'm closer to you. So then we just had a conversation one day, like, let's just go back to normal. And, without the sex part. And, it was straight.
This shit wasn't awkward.
No, I don't make nothing awkward. Me being on the podcast with y'all awkward? No.
What's his
Now,
name?
see, that sounds like an adult way to handle things. That's how things should go, but it don't go like that most of the time. So I actually,
go on about your day. What's wrong with that?
that's actually a decent
Well,
situation.
Where was this job at?
Yeah.
He trying to find out. He trying to get put on.
Oh, this was years ago. This when I was working at Ruby Tuesday, like my early 20s.
Ruby Tuesday.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
We ain't gonna speak.
Ruby too. But you don't your dirty like
This ain't about me. This about everybody.
I ain't say I couldn't do it though. If I do it, I'm gonna have to quit and look for another job because, like I said, we do that, we go together.
Imagine you.
Think about it. Now y'all got this sexual relationship with this woman. You know what I'm saying? Think about it now. You got this sexual relationship with your boss. And it's a dude come in like flirting every day, real flirtatious. Everybody work with somebody who real flirtatious. It sounds out of all shit. You gonna feel some type of way. Why ain't talking to you like that? This shit gonna start a
You
problem.
gotta play dumb sometimes. All that.
You got to realize
Still
what it
fucking.
is. If that ain't your old
Still
lady,
fucking.
that ain't your old lady.
I'm fucking too. Say that again, Ty.
No, I was saying so far as the feelings thing, like if that ain't your old lady, that ain't your old lady. You got to know your place. Is you trying to be the old man or you trying to be the player?
They try to put it on women all the time, but at this point, it really been. And
Yeah.
we trying for you to say just because we did that, then we go together.
Yeah, we go together, especially if they're good.
Hell no, not with me.
Just imagine you in a corporate office and you got a thick ass boss, all presidential. She just come to your cubicle and just suck your dick or some shit like that. Would you like that?
I would love that.
I'm just saying. You want to like that, Travis?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Lunch break and all that shit. Go to work on days. No, I'm just saying. No, on some real shit. Niggas got fantasies that they want to live out. You know what I'm saying? So if a nigga fucking somebody and it has some perks with it, what's the problem? If everybody's being an adult about it, it shouldn't matter.
That key word is if.
Yeah.
If everybody is being an adult about it, and you don't know if everybody gonna be an adult about it until after it happens, so you taking a chance.
You rolling the dice.
People say all the time, "Oh, we can do this and stuff will stay normal," but no, it don't stay normal. Cause somebody don't know how to act. It's rare that shit can actually happen and everybody just keep it moving like ain't nothing happening.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody gonna know.
To me, that's like saying like
Somebody gonna tell somebody,
yeah.
or it's gonna show through how y'all interact with each other at work. Like it's one of them two.
That's what I told you at Red Robin.
What?
After. What was the first thing I said to you?
What you said?
We fucked.
Oh yeah. Damn, sure did. I was like, oh, right now? Yeah, just then. Like shit.
That was my prime, boy. Them days will never happen.
Oh, why did you see with your prime?
That nigga putting up
I got
goddamn
listeners.
Jordan numbers, goddamn. God damn.
But I like nah. That's a scenario that can happen, but I can't actively like just go with somebody I work with. That shit, hell no.
Yeah. The boss part is fun. Now the coworker, that's not fun. The boss, it comes with perks. The coworker, you just
Starting shit.
yeah.
You just throwing yourself away at that point. With the
Yeah.
coworker,
Now the
like,
boss part, that's that.
At least the boss got something to lose, though. That's really why you gonna get the purse. The boss got
If they
something to
hire
lose.
a new girl and she come there flirting with you, and the boss gonna get mad.
Go hit that applause thing. Oh.
Y'all niggas hell, man.
I've never.
Y'all niggas hell.
Just like life, you know, West Coast.
Oh shit. Your life is over.
It's over with. You always gonna put your 2-week notice in. Like, y'all got it.
Yeah.
Get mine before me.
Got you working on fucking Microsoft
Yeah,
Excel all
dog.
damn day.
Shit.
I don't even do budgeting. Shut the fuck up.
This is a dangerous game to play though, for real. Working with having a relationship with your coworker because
Is it worth the money?
hell no.
Is it worth what you got going
A
on?
year?
$100,000 you finna fuck
And
with
you
your
finna
coworker.
risk that shit over a bit, boy.
No. I said what you saying. You said what's the risk?
Nah, I'm saying like that's your job. That's how you make your living. You did what I was like. So I'm saying, is it worth that? The correct answer is no.
Hell
But you
nah.
can feel how you feel.
No. Because then you don't work hard and then you ain't gonna get no recommendation. Now you fucked up. You get black. Mark, you still gonna do it?
I wasn't gonna do it. I can't do it no way.
Nah, don't ever choose pussy
Teenage
over money.
years, yeah.
Pussy over money is not a good.
If you
You let the little head think for the big head, it's all curtains for you. It's all downhill, man.
It's just to me, it's an all around bad situation, man. Because to me, I don't see no good coming out messing with your coworkers.
At all.
It might be a soulmate.
She gotta quit. I gotta quit, or she gotta quit. Then
And I mean, and that's the conversation that y'all would have. Like, if y'all get to a point where it's like, oh, I really like you, and this is really turning into something, you have a conversation to say, who gonna quit?
yeah,
Who's more better? Who does the job benefit more? Like, if it's gonna be hard for you to find another job, but it's gonna be easy for her to find another one, then shit, quit. I mean, at this point, anybody can get a job anywhere.
yeah, everybody high.
Yeah.
I don't think you should shy away from it if you feel like there's potential for it to be something great. Now, if you just trying to fuck, then just go find somebody else to fuck. Don't just do all of this stuff. Like, if you feel like you can be real serious about the person, then try it then. But if you know it ain't nothing that could potentially be something long term, then don't even mix that up in the workplace. And yeah, somebody would have to quit if it don't go into something serious, because work is one of the places you get away from your significant other. So who want to come home to you, go to work with you, and just, that's all the time you with somebody.
Yeah.
That's an irritable ass thing to do.
Damn, you here again? Yeah, that should have worked my nerve for real. It should be all cute and sweet within about a week. Then you gotta go. Shit, yeah.
I need my peace.
I can't help it.
Your dream job or your soulmate?
Dream job.
Dream job.
Dream job.
Dream job.
Job.
Nobody really married their soulmate for real. Not, it's rarely people marry their soulmate.
Mm-hmm.
No, people don't even marry for love no more.
Yeah. So dream job.
I tell people love is not enough anyway, so
It really
if you're marrying for love, congratulations.
It was a
you
facade
doing
sold to
anything
us
for
over the
love.
years.
Best
that
of
again?
luck to you.
No, I was saying love, like the way it was advertised to us growing up, it was really a facade. It was a picture that was painted, the white picket fence, the kids, the dogs. It was a facade. Love really supposed to come from the fact that you deem this person worthy of you being with them for so long. And then eventually you really look at it, because a relationship is a responsibility first.
Yeah.
That's why so many people relationships fail, because you let the love fall in too soon. So you really gotta like have it established that like, okay, as a woman, this man is the man he needs to be. He gonna handle the business. He gonna do X, Y, Z. I respect him enough. That's why I'm with him. That's why you should be with a man as a woman. And as a man, you gotta look at it.
Never be with a man because I love him.
And then as a man, you gotta look at your woman like she gonna handle the business too. Like whether something happened to me or the fact that she's obedient and she wants to see me do good and I want to see her do good, we gonna help each other out with what we need to go on, because a woman is to help me. A woman is supposed to help you in whatever you need help with. And then she's supposed to reap them benefits whenever all that stuff pay off for you. So it's really a responsibility first.
I look at love. Only love I respect and hold on to is unconditional. If it ain't unconditional, that means
Genuine.
Genuine,
Love is
unconditional.
never gonna be unconditional because you're loving somebody with the condition. Like he said, it starts with the responsibility. You're gonna love a man because they can protect and provide and do all these things for you. That's what to me, that's what's gonna make me gravitate towards a man. I'm not gonna love a bum. I'm not gonna love somebody that needs me. I'm not gonna love somebody that I don't feel safe with. I'm not gonna love somebody that's not responsible. So it's the conditional thing.
Yeah.
Once you take all that stuff away that you should be doing or aren't doing, like if I no longer feel safe, you done did all this other bullshit, I'm not gonna love you. And you grow to love people. I don't know why people feel like you just fall in love. You can grow to love a person.
You gotta grow. See that goes to, I had another thing I want to talk about, like how long you wait on somebody's potential in a relationship. Like,
don't come to me as potential, come already potential. Because I ain't got time to wait on you too over. That's some children shit. Potential to do what?
Like what is you on? You gotta come with it out the door.
at least be in the right direction. Like, some niggas are, well, I ain't not niggas, but people, like, it seems like some people, like, older they get, they start backpedaling or got treadmilling, going nowhere fast. So, like, they trying to rekindle shit how they were in high school, like how they were early on.
Mm-hmm.
So they still banking on potential, like, oh, this shit gonna work. Like, you see somebody like, damn, they got a lot of potential, but they just ain't working for them. They think that a break gonna come. Like, it's just like, sometimes, especially as men, like I tell people all the time, it's hard as hell to be a man, because as a man, once you hit a certain age, you pretty much you are who you are. And like, that shit, you talking about like, I know everybody, like, sometimes people be saying like, you can wait, like, it's never too late. As a man, it is. As a man, it is. Once you hit a certain age and you've been going a certain direction for a long time, that's where you are. That's who you are.
And then you gotta realize that sometimes you need to drop things too. Like if something ain't working, and you've been doing it for so long, at the end of the day, certain things have to come to a cutoff point. That's just like how I was talking to Mike earlier about me being like trading in the Forex market. Like 90% of traders fail because they give up too fast and don't stick with it. But at the end of the day, like you gotta, like I say, it depending on what you're doing, you're gonna have to know when to call it quits at times. So it's a very like thin line between like just giving up and then knowing like I'm gonna have this breakthrough because you know what the trials and tribulations are you got to get through them. Yeah. But when you just doing something out of pure like I just want this, like, and it kind of come from a childish aspect or like you doing things for the wrong reasons, them be the things you need to like throw away and find something else to do. But yeah. I see where you're coming from with that though, for sure.
Because it's more about you want to have fulfillment than happiness. Yeah. If you got fulfillment, if you just chasing happiness, once you get to happiness don't last about 5 seconds once you get to it.
But once you get content.
Yeah, you get content. You get the happiness, it goes away. But fulfillment, you look at where I came from and where I'm at now, You're like, damn, I don't work hard. Look at me now. I'm good. I'm happy with myself and all that shit. A lot of motherfuckers go off of, I want to outline my life to happiness. I want to be comfortable. Motherfucker, you got to put in work.
You got to do it. You got to do what makes sense first for sure.
Potential only lasts so. I look at potential only lasts so long. Like at some point, like man, what you gonna do? What the fuck you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Or you just born into some shit that you can just keep on fucking up and you can keep on doing the same shit over and over.
That's an excuse,
and some,
though.
no, but I'm saying that's a crush, but motherfuckers have that, they have that luxury. That's what I'm saying, like Donald Trump shit. Motherfucker ain't made his money. Motherfucker got inherited that shit. And some motherfuckers got that shit because you could fuck up and you could just fucking hit the lottery one day. Then you gonna try to make it. And that's where you say, like, them niggas that don't even do shit or they keep on doing the shit fucking up, they try to make up time. That's why you see them doing the same young nigga shit and all that stuff. So they hit the lottery. Now he wearing chains and shit. He ain't, he ain't acting his age.
Putting investing money and shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so what type of things is this potential thing is? Like, what is it that you're waiting to reach your potential at?
We gotta throw some things as like in our community, there's a couple things like fame. You want to be a rapper. You want to be goddamn shit.
No, ain't nobody. I mean,
You talking about relationship?
So, I feel like before you get in a relationship, and I feel like for a man and a woman, like your shit should be together financially, and that type of shit. Like, if you're not financially stable, you shouldn't be trying to date nobody, whether you're a man or a woman. Because that's when them issues come in that people are together because they looking for help. Somebody looking for help.
Go back to like a helpmate, like when Titus said, like a woman supposed to be a helpmate and the man supposed to be a provider.
Yeah, so I can't help you if I don't have it. Yes, I want you to be a provider and be able to take care of all this stuff, but I want to be able to back you if you find out that your job closing or you got this going on or something major comes up. Like, don't nobody want broke sex or broke love. That shit just don't make sense to me.
Hell no.
Because it takes money to do anything. There's nothing that you can do broke.
Yeah.
Because how you gonna get those?
Shit, you can get picnic.
The lights don't come on. Like,
I'll just fuck.
But you right though, like you can take money in a certain spec now. Like if you like both of y'all fucked up, y'all been going in this for so long, say for like 5 years, 10 years, 2 years, 3 years, and we still at the same point where we started at.
Yeah,
That shit dead. It's like, cause I don't care if you a man or woman. If it's a man paying everything, she always broke. The woman taking care of helping the man, he always broke. It's because at some point you're gonna feel like I'm just throwing my money down a dark hole. I don't got nothing to show for it. So you gotta reach a certain status. Not status like you ain't gotta be rich. You ain't gotta be comfortable, but you gotta be able to afford the date. Like,
right, because I'm not gonna ask you to take me anywhere that I wouldn't be able to take myself.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
If I can't afford. And I hate when females say stuff and do stuff like that. Oh, well, you need to do this and do that. But can you do it for yourself? I'm not asking nobody to do nothing for me that I can't do for myself.
Church.
Yeah. I don't need nobody to come say, oh, I can pay half of your rent or I can help you do this. I've been maintaining very fine by myself, paying it, getting it paid. Like, I don't need that. And as far as like, and I always tell people if I ever live with a man, we're not staying somewhere where I can't afford it. If I know I can't afford $1,500 rent, $1,000 mortgage or some shit like that, we ain't staying there. I don't care what you can afford because if something go left, I want to be able to pay it.
Yeah. You got to me in the yeah, you right now.
A lot of people missed in that conversation about the whole 50-50 thing. I'm not living with nobody doing 50-50. But we're not going to stay somewhere that I can't afford in the event that I need to have your back. Yeah. If we move somewhere and it's $1,500 and I can't afford $1,500, what the fuck we going to do if something happen with your job or
you get hurt or something?
Shit like that.
Yeah.
And a lot of people that like to argue that 50-50 conversation, they feel like when a woman say they ain't staying somewhere doing the 50-50 that the woman just blowing their money. No, I'm gonna be saving mine. So if something do come up, oh, we good. We ain't stressing and trying to figure something out. We can take trips and go do stuff because you covered all the bills and I got this money saved and we can go live.
Yeah. I told one of my coworkers last night, like, to me, I feel when people get married, y'all should buy the house together. Y'all should not. Nobody should move in each other's house. Y'all should buy a house together. So I know this might be unfair.
The house together thing.
Huh?
I don't think both names should go on work.
Yeah, but both names should not be on them.
Moving into another place together, like, but I just don't feel like both names should go on the mortgage. I would rather him get a house in his name and I get one in mine, and we use one of them as a residential property and make some money that way. That pretty much I was gonna say we buy a house together and if something happens, we just split. Hey, we split, go down to eating. Yeah. 50-50. Get your we gonna sell this house. You get how much you put in it. I'm get how much I put in. We just part ways. But yeah, that's you better idea what you said.
Hopefully she ain't building one.
It's really all about passive income at the end of the day too. We talking about money. Your money need to be making you some more money.
Yeah.
Because if it ain't, you really got dead money for real.
Yeah. And that's like I think that's what people forget in relationship. Like every relationship needs some kind of hustle together, especially married.
Like, especially like because as men, we supposed to be the providers, but at the same time, when my woman come in the room, I want to be able to say she out hustle all y'all girls at the end of the day. Because at the end, as a man, you're going to take pride in knowing your shorty going to handle the business the way she supposed to, too.
Yeah. And I think a lot of times, that's why I say a lot of traditional ways of war, that shit is dead. Because a man can pay all the bills, but a lot of times now, men they're cooking, they're cleaning. Because I like my clothes washed a certain kind of way, so I wash all my clothes and stuff like that. So I think a lot of time a traditional wife is not probably what a man wants no more. Like of course he wants you to be submissive and stuff, but is a traditional wife or really something a lot of men want nowadays?
A lot of women aren't as traditional as they used to be.
Traditional thing, and I always go to the submissive thing. But if you're gonna go by what the Bible says, it says submit one to another. So it's not supposed to be that the woman is just submissive. But I believe men are more submissive than women are.
Yeah, they are.
These days, yeah, that's the problem. Because women are attracted to masculinity.
Just gonna bow down to me and let me run over them. I don't want to be aggressive with a man. I can be aggressive as hell, but when I'm fucking with somebody, I want to be soft, and I'm gonna be soft until you make me feel like I gotta pull all this masculine energy out. And then if I feel like I gotta do that, then I don't want you around no more.
Exactly, because as a woman, you drawing the masculinity and not femininity, and masculinity breeds femininity. So, like you said, if he too soft, now all of a sudden you gonna be hard.
Where y'all think they come from? I got an idea where it come from.
Oh, that come from a lot of us being raised by single mothers and not having no masculinity in the household. And a lot of our mamas, a lot of our daddies actually did want us when we was growing up. But your mama laughed in your daddy's face and wanted to use you as a pawn against him because she wasn't getting what he was getting. Well, she wasn't getting out of him what she wanted. And then she got bitter about that and then kept you away from your daddy. And at the end of the day, like I said, masculinity breeds masculinity and femininity. But femininity only breeds one way, and that's femininity. And then especially as black women, especially like mamas and stuff, they don't apologize to you when they got you fucked up. They use all them little bullshit mind tactics that a lot of these girls use on men today growing up, so you don't really know how to stand up to a woman because you feel like when you talk, you're not being heard and all that kind of shit like that. And then there's so many women do it, it seems normal to niggas, so niggas don't even know what the fuck to do. When at the end of the day, women control sex and you control relationships. So that's why you should always have your foot down because your value is in what you control.
Basically nonchalant.
Well, I can do both. I can be masculine and I can be feminine. And I guess it's because I grew up having a man in the house, being a man. But it was a time where there wasn't one in the house. But me being on the masculine shit and being solely independent doesn't come from my upbringing. It comes from, it partially does, but it comes from me doing everything by myself.
Yep.
So I'm not that woman that needs you. But if you can do it, then yeah, I'm gonna respect you. I'll never make a man feel less than because of what they got and what they got going on. But don't come around here and let me know I can run over you, because then I'm gonna just let you go about your business.
It's better to be wanted than needed anyway.
Woo.
Yeah.
Ash cake.
Yeah, because I don't too much shit.
Everybody fucked up. Like, you say what?
Did you? I asked Travis the biggest answer to the potential question.
Yeah.
As a man, are you gonna wait on a woman to reach her potential?
Nope. Not no 5-10 years. If you like, everybody see how a person going after like a year or a couple months. You see them. You see the signs. Like you always say, pay attention to the yellow flags. Cause they'll eventually turn into the goddamn red flag. So everybody gonna see.
I don't think it takes a year. I just feel like time is very valuable at this point, and it's short, and we don't have a lot of it, and you cannot get it back once it's gone. I'm not wasting my time nowhere.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this to your question, Shawty. At the end of the day, men were made to lead. That's why we're men. So when it comes to a woman reaching her potential as a man, you should have a blueprint to how your life is going anyway for her to follow, and you got to instruct her on how things are going to go. Because at the end of the day, like I said, a woman is to help me, but how she going to help you if you don't even have nothing for her to help with?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day,
Like, with me, in this past year, I've met some like 2 amazing ass dudes that's like really on their shit. And the only thing that made me want to do is like go back and regroup. So what is it that I want to do? Because I don't want to be fucking with somebody. You got a PhD or a master's degree, and it's like, oh shit, what I got going? And so like, I'd rather deal with people that have more stuff going on, that got businesses, that got degrees, and that, like what you said, like, I'm not gonna allow somebody to lead me into darkness. I can submit and I can follow you. But if you ain't got nowhere for me to follow you to, I'm not dealing with you. Like, no. If I ask you what you do, like this dude told me the other day he worked for his stuff. Oh, okay, you sell dope.
classic.
Because if you had a legit business and I asked you what you did, you would have said, I own my own business and this is what it is. But you said you work for yourself. You ain't got nothing else over there. You sit at home and play your game on it.
So he a drug dealer. He ain't really. So he one of those $10,000 a year drug dealers.
Ooh.
At my age, I'm past the drug dealer stage. I've dealt with drug dealers. I'm not that when I was younger. I don't know. You text me every day asking me what I'm doing. I have a job. I'm working. Then you send another text. I just woke back up. Okay, that what made me ask, like, what do you do? You must be off today. Oh, I work for myself. You sell dope. And now you finna get on your game.
If a nigga ain't even give you a straight answer, yeah, that nigga selling cane.
Yeah, man, if you selling dope, you ain't goddamn making what you can make with a regular job. Get that shit up.
And then the thing is, the goal of the game is to stack and get out of it, bro. You ain't supposed to be selling dope past a certain age. You supposed to then clean that money up, man. You supposed to go legit after a while. You ain't supposed to still be doing that shit past 25, nigga.
Snowfall.
Nah, that nigga was making government money though. Snowfall was
Niggas
different.
go take that money and go buy some rims or some shit that depreciates, and don't buy no shit that depreciates.
Bro, buying things that's gonna raise in value or invest, and that's the only way you build wealth, man. That's why I'm into the stocks and the forex shit, and that's just the beginning of it.
But yeah, man. To me, like going back to the question, man. You gotta put a stop. Well, you gotta put a limit on how long you gonna date a person, all based off their potential.
You gotta put a time limit over
Yeah,
there.
you got time. Like Bruce said, time is very valuable, and this shit's getting shorter and shorter.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Would y'all tell the woman that she got a time limit, or you tell yourself that she got one, and then once it's not there, then you just depart?
I'm gonna tell myself I ain't gonna tell her, because at the end of the day, a lot of times, a lot of women don't really want to submit to a man. They just want the security. And at the end of the day, that's why I said, as a man, you lead. You tell a woman how things gonna go. And then if you don't see her falling in line, yeah, check her a time or two. But then if she don't listen after that, then it's like, all right, shorty, you gotta go. Because you obviously not trying to fall in line.
As a man, you know, like I always say, a man would never get a fair shot of leaving a relationship without ridicule. So you just gotta let us know, like, hey, man,
From the door, yeah.
this ain't gonna work. I gotta.
A man can get a fair shot if you go ahead and say it from the beginning.
Yeah.
And when men let women go ahead and set the basis of stuff and let a woman go ahead and start running them from the beginning, they're gonna continue to be ran.
Yeah. Whenever women get a taste of power, they ain't giving it up.
Be a man. Don't feel like because you asking her what she want. I hate for somebody to say, when am I gonna see you? What do you want to do? You're gonna see me when you plan a date or you tell me what we're gonna do.
Basically. That's all I am, shorty. I ain't asking you shit. I'm telling you what's going on.
And I mean, I'm gonna show up. Or it's something.
Exactly.
The only way I'm gonna say no is if you be like, oh, it's at this time. I'm like, oh, I already got plans. But depending on what the plans is, I'm gonna cancel and be like, yeah, I'm there. Don't ask me what we're gonna do because we're not gonna do anything if you ask me.
And that goes into the masculine and feminine principle. As a woman, you gonna follow the lead of whoever's leading in whatever direction you feel like. Well, not even if you see a man going in a certain direction, or just what you saying really is if you see a man putting his foot down and you feeling him and all that kind of stuff, that's worth you submitting to. And you ain't women. That's kind of why the nice guy shit don't work.
Yeah.
How a woman gonna submit to you the way you said, like nigga asking you when can he see you. Like, nigga, you come in submissive from the door. Of course, you ain't gonna go nowhere with him.
You got as a man, you gotta pay attention to your woman too, because if you
gotta
can
learn your woman,
you gotta
for real.
learn, because you don't like, hey, I already got this plan for you. Like, goddamn, you want this particular thing. Instead of buying a bullshit gift, I'm gonna get you what you want. I'm gonna do something like you like. Like I think relationship about learning each other. Like it's like we just make this shit come. This shit ain't really that complicated. We just make this shit complicated to a point that like everybody confused and they're like, what's going on and shit. So if
It's
we get
really about communication.
Yeah.
Like if you can communicate and not just talk, communication is more than talking. Like it is learning the person. You can only learn the person by talking to them. So no, not asking. When you start out, you can ask what type of stuff do I like to do, and from asking what type of stuff I like to do, then you can tell me what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Or you can just open me up to something new. Well, when you said you like to do you didn't mention that you've ever done this, so this is what we're gonna do.
And that's the thing about women too. When y'all deal with men, y'all actually do want to step into our lives and learn and be a part of what we got going on at the same time. Because as a woman, like you said, like you already like what you like and do what you do. Like you do want to experience something new and see what else going on. And behind us, what you're saying, like first come conversation, then come understanding, then come everything else. It always start with conversation first.
and that's the real, like you said, that's key. Nobody want to have real conversation no more. Nobody don't want to talk about the gray areas and shit. Like, you got to have real conversation. We just ain't be just...
You got to say the uncomfortable shit.
You can't be pussyfooting around and walking on eggshell when you in a relationship, man. You got to discuss some shit. Like,
You gotta create a safe space with each
yeah.
other. And you can't be judgmental. You got to really think, if you really fuck with this person and you say you're going to really, like them for their flaws and all that, you just got to be open and up.
As a man, you think we can help being judgmental? Because, like, y'all seen it been floating around on Facebook, like, a man going to tell you exactly what's fuck going on with you. Like, we going to get straight to the point. We going to give you a solution instead of just trying to beat around the
Well,
bush.
here's the thing. If you a man, you have dealt with different types of women. And so sometimes you can get the gist of what a woman coming from sometimes.
Yeah.
That do come with experience, but I think kind of what he's saying is cause like women are feelings based creatures. That's kind of why they always give soft answers to like bad outcomes because but that's based off of how they are. Men, we are more direct and shit like that because we know, especially with the role we play in life, like, nigga, you ain't got time to all like fuck how you feel, this shit need to get done, or you fucking up here, woo woo woo, like you need to do better at this, that, and the third. That's why we like that, and that's part of the masculinity and you having your foot down. Like I say, like, you gonna have to hurt your girl feelings sometimes, maybe even make her cry. Not that you doing that intentionally, that just might be the outcome of how we are and how we come off this thing, because it all come from a loving standpoint. When you're dealing with your old lady, that shit gonna be harsh to her sometimes. And as a man, you can't let that fuck with you because she gonna respect you for that. And she like women are emotional. Them tears gonna dry up. Like I said, she gonna respect you for it, and she gonna be like, whenever she done doing what she doing, she gonna be like, okay, I get you, I understand. Like,
Hey, he really cared for me and all that shit.
exactly,
I'm
it's
opening
all
up.
it's all love.
She opening up all, what I'm saying, all the terrible things. Are you gonna look at me different and all that shit? Nah, just open that shit up. Let me know what's going on. So you know what I'm saying, we can solve the problem. But it takes time, and you can't force it out of them. You keep on pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, then she gonna go distance. So you just gotta let her. You gotta be like, hey, this is a safe space. I don't judge you. I ain't perfect. I ain't Jesus.
I know you
Shit.
got a pass. I do too.
Yeah,
Woo,
so
woo.
shit. And fuck it. You with me now?
Yeah, you don't judge nobody on that. I didn't see that thing too. You can't judge nobody on their past, what they did in the past.
Really can't.
If you get in a relationship.
Never mind.
Like,
You know what I'm saying though? But if that's the case, she did porn.
like from a biological perspective,
You know we
there
don't
is a
talk
reason-
about
That's what I'm saying. That's why I brought it up.
Hey, nah.
Case.
She got an active OnlyFans.
I don't want to know about it. If she been slutted out by 200 niggas, I don't want to know about it. But like, cause you on porn, you gonna know about it. Now I
That
don't
she
care.
lied
What,
to you. I'm saying she comes to you from the. Oh well, it makes sense because she comes to you in the get go. You probably gonna turn her down.
yeah,
Okay, but if she lied about it, yeah, okay. I can see that.
yeah.
And that's the thing from a biological standpoint, because that's a question a lot of women ask is like, why do like why can we sleep around and they can't? You know, that's like the taboo question, like from a biological perspective. And I've asked women this, and like this question they never get it. I asked them like, what's the one lie a woman could tell a man that a man can't tell a woman? And it's the fact that she can lie to you about the baby being yours.
Yeah.
Men biologically, it does not benefit any man to be a stepdad. If a man wants to, that's on his body and he's welcome to, but there's no benefit to it because we produce our own seed. Why would I want to take care of somebody else's? That's the biological reason
I know
behind
real what you gotta say about
why we don't like whores. But at the end of the day, though, like I said, like women have passed. Like this ain't the 1960s where birth control wasn't around and they kind of had to keep it to keep their body counts down. Otherwise, they was gonna get pregnant and shame. Like they have body counts now. Like that's just something like in modern day times. Like nigga, you gonna have to like get over that. Like you like that's something you really can't even blank an eye at. Because at the end of the day, even in my family, like even like my grandma or like other women I met, like I grew up to realize what their past was, but what made them memorable is the women they were and the things that they did and the genuinity and nurturing that came from them. Because at the end of the day, it's all about the outcome. That's really what men want with women. We want the result. Are you feminine, submissive, and cooperative? Are you going to do what I need you to do? That's what we really, really want. Like I say, it's modern day time. Like you're gonna have to throw that body count shit out the window.
Yeah.
For real. It's some good ones out there. It's ones that ain't out there bad, but you gonna have to throw that body count shit out the window.
Female and tell how many people she done had sex with. She can tell you anything.
Exactly. If it's anything under 50, I don't even believe you anyway.
And I've only had one person ever ask me that, and that shit blindsided me. I'm like, what the fuck? What grown ass man want to know?
He insecure. He was insecure one.
He was, dealt with that little short relationship I did real quick a few months ago.
Oh yeah.
That was recent.
Yeah, she laughed at it. You laughed at
That ain't even a question I'd ask. Like if anything, we can talk about some of your past situations. Like I said, I already know you got some shit, so I ain't even worried about it.
I go into it. I don't know you fucking unless you got some kids from.
There's no
And that's why the kid, the evidence.
Yeah,
the kid, the
evidence,
evidence.
yeah.
That's why. You chose your alpha already. Okay, like
okay.
how did this get here?
That's the only way you know shoes, cause shit, you can't, cause like Bill said, you can't really tell from a woman unless you just out there, like she got evidence, video evidence, or some shit like that.
And that biological shit, how I was saying about them lying about it, because I got two homeboys that really like got lied to by the kid being theirs, and I just seen one of them. He actually just got married to a completely different chick a couple weeks ago in Cali. I went out there to see him, and man, that little girl was like 5 by the time he found out, and he was there as she was a baby, and it was the classic. He was in the Navy with things going on, and her real dope boyfriend, baby daddy, was in jail. It was that classic shit. Yup. It was that classic situation. And like I said, that's my
think
boy.
All men should be entitled to a DNA test when they have a child.
Oh, that's
If
gonna
I
happen
have a
regardless.
child,
Yeah,
I
of
don't
course.
care what's the status between me and the man. We can just be fucking. We can be in a relationship. We can be married. But I'm giving you a DNA test because I know how I am. Every child my brother has ever had, I question whether it's his or not.
Ain't funny.
That's love.
I mean, every one of them. And at least 2 of them has not been his when the DNA test was done. So I was always right. So I feel like if I'm that sister, I might be dealing with a man that got a sister just like me, a cousin, a mama, somebody. They take the baby around when I'm not around. They examining my baby saying, oh, you sure she yours? She don't really look like you. She look just like that girl. Yeah, he gonna know it's his because as soon as they pull that baby out of me, let's just go ahead and do a DNA test. We're gonna get this taken care of now.
And you know what's funny? Because at the end of the day, like as women, you know what kind of shiesty shit women do. Because I didn't see videos online. It's women like women that's trying to get over on men. That's where all that dumb shit they say come from. Because they really trying to take control and they mad that they're not getting their way. It's women that call men insecure for requesting a DNA test. Bitch, you telling on yourself. I know you was fucking around if you even buck a rebuttal behind
like,
that.
Just let them do the test. Like, no, I don't get with it. Like when a bitch get pissed off, why you so mad?
No, she been fucking.
Yeah, that's you already gave me the answer right there. Like, all right, bye.
That's why I can't openly be having sex with a girl I know she's sleeping with somebody else, and we like not only for like the like for a child, but I don't want everybody energy on me. If we having sex, you having sex with somebody else, you gonna get that person energy. I don't care how you trying to avoid that shit. You like, damn, why I'm feeling like this?
Especially if he left a bad imprint on shorty. Yeah, because a woman's womb does intake energies. That's something a lot of women sleep on. Like your womb intakes everybody you ever caught. It's not. It's really not like that for dudes. Men and women choose mates for different reasons, and a man's biological mating strategy is to spread his seed. As a woman, your biological nature is to reproduce the best seed because sex is really there to reproduce our species before it is for fun. But we don't really look at it like that.
So basically, try to get that nut. You get that nut after you bust that nut, you look in the mirror like you just nasty slut. That's how you
that post nut killer.
That's honestly why we can sleep with so many girls and not care because like it's a thing to keep our species alive. But we're built to spread our seed. You know, every man think he the man. Like I like fuck your seed, nigga. Like my shit getting reproduced in this bitch. Like that's how we think. But women, that's where that alpha shit come into play, or just like a masculine, like a man, like just a man. Like they want to reproduce the best seed, and that's also why they're more picky and stingy with mates too than we are. Like I said, we just want our shit here. They want to make sure that it's the best possible option. So that's why I say men and women are different in that dynamic. But yeah, I'm getting a DNA test for shit show.
Yeah, you got to. Like, especially if y'all ain't got like, hey, yeah, you might gotta get one if you're in a relationship.
Get a DNA test.
Yeah, they get one.
Women are sneaky.
I'm trying to tell you.
You explain.
I'm a woman, so I can tell you, women are sneaky. Like,
And you know what? It's a lot of.
Some of them are stupid though. Like you might come around a real dumbass, a female that thinks she's sneaky, but a lot of men are smarter than women. And if you just stay, especially if you like real intellectual and you real smart and you say certain shit to her, you can pick that shit out.
Mm-hmm. It's logic before emotion.
Before they talk or act or anything, they just act.
Yeah,
Act
on emotion.
See, yeah, they act on emotional thing. You know.
Oh man.
And the thing about a lot of women too, what a lot of niggas don't know is like hoe tactics and how to play like mind games and keep leverage over men. Like that's that backdoor female conversation shit that we don't hear about. That's why like you ever been around a group of girls and they be whispering and shit, or then you get too close to them, they might just shut the hell up completely. Like I was listening to some podcast on YouTube and there was a dude spitting some game, and he was saying how there was a man who he had his wife and his mama over, right? And he was cooking like, I guess it was like Sunday dinner or whatever, right? And the kitchen window was open. And he had the music playing, but his wife and his mama didn't know that he can still hear the conversation. And basically what was going on was his mama was trying to teach his wife on how to keep leverage over him in a relationship and make him the bitch in a relationship. His own mama was going against him with his wife. Like, you never know what the hell women talking about. That's why I say, like, think about it. Like, how many of us didn't grow up with daddies? And how many women have this men ain't shit narrative? Where you think that shit came from? That came from your mama being bullshit and passing that shit down. And look at all these generations of us. Like, ain't it funny? It's always
bitter ass friend or your bitter ass whatever other female that you dealing with.
Yeah.
That's bitter. I don't feel like men ain't shit. I just feel like I made poor choices at some point in life.
Hey,
that's some honesty. That's some accountability. Goddamn. Yes, man. Somebody.
I made some poor decisions.
We gotta take a shot behind there. Hold on, Shorty, that goddamn spit that truth.
accountability.
That's not see. That's what you call a woman. That's what you call a grown woman right there. Because at the end of the day, the truth gonna set you free. Only when you hiding behind shit and doing all this funny shit do you feel caged up and locked up. You know what I'm saying? Like and don't shit go good for you. When you take accountability, that's when you can take that fresh breath of air and move on with your goddamn life.
That's the key. That's the key to destruction. We're as the black community with the man versus black women. We actually in the midst of destruction. But the key to it is accountability. Everybody, both sides accept accountability. We can get back to doing some shit.
Mm-hmm. Even as men, this shit we gotta fix behind closed. Like even like I said, if you like a lot of us was, you know what I'm saying, mamas done fucked us up, but at the end of the day, as a man, like you when you really got some homeboys you could trust and like you got some shit that need fixing, like bro, it's on you to come to your partners as a man and be like, hey bro, I need help with this. Like this how I really feel on the inside. Like I'm really not what y'all see or how I seem. Like we really gotta even as men sit down and have these talks and fix our boys and fix our brothers. You dig what I'm saying?
And my thing also is, every man that I've encountered clearly couldn't have been the man for me. Men are not the same with every female, no matter how much a woman might try to say, oh, he did this to her, so he's going to do the same thing to you. I just don't believe it. He could have cheated on the female before me and then come find me and feel like he just want to do right. I don't feel like a person's past is what's going to hold them in their present or their future. And
it's
then that
not.
whole thing when people say how you get them is how you lose them, I don't believe that either, because he might have not been happy where they were, or she might have not been happy where she was. And, you know, people stay in relationships that they don't want to be in because they scared to just leave or for whatever reason. I'm not saying where I'm not happy.
Yeah.
I'm going where I'm celebrated, not where I'm tolerated.
Yup.
And you can feel when somebody don't want to be with you anymore. They ain't got to say shit.
You feel the energy.
Everything is going to change. Like, y'all can still be around each other every day, sleeping in the same bed, but something's going to change. You're going to stop coming in the house, giving you a hug. Y'all going to stop having sex. You're going to stay out more. She going to be doing all this stuff. Like, you can feel in your relationship when stuff is changing. And if a conversation isn't had, then y'all just going to become real miserable. Like, as soon as I see a change, I'm going to ask a question. I ain't going to be aggressive about it, but I'm like, what's up? You okay? Everything all right? It might not even be me there's something wrong with. It could be something with him. And it could actually be the relationship. Like, maybe this shit drowning you and you need to go about your business for a little while.
Yeah, it done ran its course.
Yeah. Motherfuckers want to take breaks and shit.
Every relationship is not meant to last forever.
It ain't, yeah.
It's all to learn
I feel
experience.
like when I met this person, they're the one. They may just be the one for right now.
And then you got to learn from that, and now you know what to do and not to do, or just maybe just understanding that person as a human better, and that way you know what to look for in other people.
Yeah. Everybody comes with a lesson.
If it don't break you, it make you.
Yeah. That's why everybody, when you get your heart, every person going to get their heart broken so they can be a better person. So.
And it wasn't nothing
to
to
do.
do.
Person behind the heartbreak, I mean, you don't always become better after hurt. It take a while. You have to heal to become better.
And that's true. But until you get got, you ain't really going to know, you know what I'm saying, your value. And motherfuckers take your value for granted and they use your ass. And when they use your ass, then next thing you know, you all fucked up. So once you know your value.
You can know your value without being hurt or being got.
True.
You have to know your value. You can't let another person
You gotta determine your
value.
value, yep. You can't.
For the people who don't know their value, sometimes you gotta work through that shit. Sometimes.
I see what you're saying. That's kind of how some
It
people
builds
realize
character.
it.
If I don't know that I'm that bitch, like, and you as a man, you gotta know that you're that man. Like, that be that weak shit. Well, man be done let a woman ran all over them, and then, you know, you just sad and depressed and miserable and shit. Then you gotta, another woman gotta come heal you and make you feel like this and speak life into you again. No, have all this shit already in. You don't have to get hurt to know your value.
It sounds like that. Some men, when men get their heart broken, they go through two different journeys. Either one, he gonna go out there and fuck a lot of women who make him feel like a man, or he gonna find a woman to do what you just said, speak that into them.
Or he actually gonna get on his shit, find his purpose, and then develop.
Oh yeah, focus on yourself.
Right.
That
But
one.
I
Focus
feel
on yourself.
like it comes from within, because what happens when they use a woman, whether it's fucking a lot of women or let a woman build them back up, they gonna fuck over women. Like, if you fucking all these women, then somebody that's being fucked is gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
If you let a woman build you up, I promise you that woman that builds you up, you're not gonna stay with. She's just gonna build you up and help you be great for another woman. So you need to work on
placeholder.
yourself.
Damn.
Is it pretty much
Placeholder.
That was a placeholder.
So as a man or as a person, just always know who you are and don't let who you are be defined by another person. And just because you got hurt, that don't take away your credibility of who you are. People just do fucked up shit.
Yeah, that's
And
people.
it ain't got nothing to do with me because they hurt me or they fucked me over. But that's the growth thing too, though. You have to grow into knowing that type of shit. Because I'm not finna sit around and say, oh, they hurt me because I was just wrong. Now, if they can give me some type of criticism, it might hurt my feelings at first, but I'm going to sit back and think about this shit and be like, oh, okay, well, he did say this, so maybe I need to try this differently when I deal with another man or when I get to the point where I'm back out here.
Yeah.
Wrap it up on that. I forgot to go to work tomorrow.
Oh, my.
You about to call it?
Yeah.
I don't know how y'all do y'all outros, but handle your business.
But all right, anybody got anything they want to say before we head out? Titus, you want to give out your information where they can find you at?
You don't do
The
social
way
media.
that I'm on social media, I ain't got
Yeah, you
nowhere
did
you
say
can
you on
find
social
me.
media.
I'm in peace mode right now. But I do appreciate y'all for having me on. This was long overdue.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we had to come together and make it happen, and now we here. So appreciate y'all, boys.
In time.
Appreciate
Thank you
it
for coming.
anytime, bud.
Traveling this long way. Come on and kick it with us for real, for real. That was up. Though.
Yes, sir.
So, but yeah, we appreciate y'all tuning in. So
Get the fuck out.
thank you. We were recording at Studio F, Backshot Studios.
Another paper because y'all here. Come on.
You said you weren't having that come through.
I lied.
That's why he was on his phone this whole time.
These niggas need to hurry up. So yeah, it's been the Gintalk podcast. And good night.
Peace.
So.
You know the vibe. This that gin talk. This that gin talk. This that sit down gin make you zen talk. This that gin talk. This that gin talk. This that take a shot gin my best friend
y'all
talk.
niggas ballin'
This
like
that
that
gin
shit
talk. This that gin talk. This that sit down gin make you zen talk. This that gin talk. This that gin talk. This that take a shot gin my best friend talk.
Whenever a nigga